What do we actually do with personal lines? Obviously, the home insurance. I'm like, oh, Simon's house hasn't come on. Let's have a look at Simon. There we go. Got home insurance, got my house there, got mansions that we can sort out. And we've got Simon's house, which I don't insure because I refuse. All types of house insurance that we do. We're very, very good on the house insurance side of it. Sort of 9 times out of 10 we will beat all the high street banks and loan societies on the house insurance, and it's good business for you, it's good price, loyal clients tend to stay with you. Let properties, we can insure. A lot of people these days are buying properties to rent out, which is good, it's good business for us again there. Travel insurance, got a massive book of travel insurance. People don't want to do it out with the travel agents because they put a whacking red charge on it. We get very cheap travel insurance, but it's with proper insurance companies, and you do need it when you're travelling abroad. Private medical insurance, we underwrite that with a company called WPA. We only use WPA. I can't say they're better than Bupa. It's the same results at the end of the day, but they have a better contract than Bupa. It's not claims related, not only claims they have, etc., etc. Those are the mints are off around the table. What I'm going to do over the next couple of weeks, maybe 60 seconds, I'm going to delve into WPA a wee bit more for you, because I've got a cracking deal for BNI members, which is quite interesting for you. Motor insurance, as I say, when we have the one-to-ones with everybody, it's not something I crow about on the motor insurance side. It's a bit of a toss of coin, so much competition, but do please keep trying us, because you might hit us on that day when we're very competitive. The day after we might not be. That's that industry. Commercial insurance, this is my area. This is where we specialise in. We cover all types of trades and professions. It's as simple as that. Manufacturing, anything that's manufactured, any company that manufactures we can insure. Construction side of it, we've got a massive book of construction work, big in the construction industry. They are hit extremely hard at the moment with the economic downturn, but it will pick up. The ground workers are working, they're flat out, so it's only a matter of time before the next layer of money gets released and then the bills are up and running again. We can hope as soon as possible. Waste and recycling involved with, warehouse, haulage and distribution. Your restaurants and licensed premises at the bottom, that could be anything from a sports club, local tennis club, cricket club, golf club, football club that's got their own premises, etc. Right the way through to top-class restaurants, pubs, nightclubs, things like that. Still on the commercial side, commercial let properties, again very popular. You've got all your modern units, right with all shops and offices that people rent out. You can do all those types of insurances. Including in there, you've got your loss of rent as well, so if the place unfortunately has a disaster, burns down or whatever, your rent is covered by the insurance company. Motor fleets, 3+ vehicles, we can get a fleet rated policy for 3 or more vehicles. This can be a mixture of cars and vans, just wagons, whatever you want to do there. Whether it's competitive and economical to do it at a 3, I don't know, the more vehicles you put on, the better rate you're going to get. Last of the shops, offices and surgeries, anything on the high street that people are working, we can insure. Just put down here charities, the Age Concern logo and Age UK there. We do a lot with Age UK as it is now. It used to be Age Concern, it's Age UK now. We do a lot of Age UK business up and down the country. I'd love to know a bit more of it, so if anybody has any contacts into Age Concern Lancashire, it's one I've been trying to get into for the last 20 years, not managed it yet, so you will be on for a big bottle of champagne if you get me in there. But any type of charity, anything that's charity registered or not-for-profit organisations, we have some really, really good contracts on there. I have to say we're probably the leading charity insurance broker in the north of England. We do an awful lot on the charity side, and some cracking contracts on them, really help them out. Bit of fun side of it on the insurance, because it's a bit boring, isn't it? Bit of fun that we do get involved with people, which might be of interest to any of you lot around here. Promotional and fundraising events. If you want to promote your company, it can be anything from promotion in your workplace, or if you're wanting to sponsor a local football club, cricket club, or whatever. Games such as roll the dice, crack the safe we've done, golf, hole in one. You put a prize value up of it could be anything. You pick the prize. It could be £5,000 prize. It could be a £25,000 prize. You're not actually handing over £25,000. You might be handing over to me. I'm 400 or 500 quid to put a BMW up as a prize. But your name's going to be splattered all over that BMW, all over the promotion side of it, and if somebody does roll 7/6s, the insurance company will pay for that BMW to be handed over, but you get all the publicity for it. It's a cracking way of promoting, and you can do it at any time, anywhere. You think of the game that you want, we'll have a word with the underwriters and see if they can put a game around it. Even if you wanted to go as far as sponsoring, I don't happen to Stanley or Burnley, as we once did. We once insured a company that sponsored Burnley when we were in the lower divisions, and that was X amount if they finished first, X amount if they finished second, another amount if they got to the FA Cup semi-finals, another amount if they won it, etc, etc. What we did there, we got down with the insurance underwriters, and I think it was Coral that we sat down with, worked out the odds, and the underwriters came back with a rate on the premium. So that's your company, which sponsored, wasn't going to pay out that money, they just paid the insurance premium. It's the insurance companies that pay out. So you can do that. It's a good way of sponsoring. Claim side of it. We have a very experienced claims service, obviously over the years. We have an in-house loss assessor called Tim Craig. He works with us 24 hours claims helpline and assistance. So if anything happens at all over the course of 24 hours, you can ring us and there will be assistance on the end of the line. We've got an experienced claims handling team that's all there to help you. Okay? Okay, just a couple of notices, just a bit of information. In the UK, property is broken into every 9 minutes. So while you've been sat round here, it is pretty serious. That's why Mark's here with all these alarms. That's really doing a lot of business. There's a lot of people out there nicking stuff, so you've got to make sure you're protected. Our own BB postcodes, unfortunately, one of the highest rated in the UK for motor insurance, mainly due to fraudulent injury claims. I think we're not second anymore. I think we're down to 4th at the moment, which is great. According to National Press Report, 6 out of 10 insurance policies taken out over the internet are incorrectly covered. That is so true, and I bet it's probably more than 6 out of 10. We get people at the counter, this such a thing has gone wrong, but well, you've filled it in wrong. But it asks me this question, and the layperson has took it the wrong way. You know, you give somebody a question, you can take it a different way. You've only got one chance when you do it on the internet. You tick that box or don't tick that box, you are then kapooky if you've done it wrong. A lot of people are, unfortunately. If you come to an independent broker, like ourselves or many of the other independent brokers, I'll fly the flag for all the brokers, we're at the other side of the counter. We have the qualifications. We have to, by the FSA, we have to ask you a set number of questions. The internet doesn't. Well, it does, it's in the small print that you never read. And if we do it wrong, if we ask you the question wrong, we get the wrong answer out of you, something goes wrong, you're going to call Ghostbusters. No, you're going to come back to us because we're still there, and it's us that take the not the blame, but take the flag from you and get it sorted out for you. Aggregator sites, you've heard them all on the television, etc. Do you know that they pay commission to push certain companies? The vast majority of insurance companies don't use them, they're not on them. So when you ring the aggregator site, you're getting best of, what, probably 20, sometimes even less than that. Might be getting the best of 8. But bring a broker up, we can do all those plus some others. Cars most likely to have stolen in the UK, Nissan, BMW, Citroen, Audi and Peugeot. Target clients, ladies and gentlemen. Target clients.
Stop. I'm really, I'm a celebrity.
Install building merchants at Guide, bridal lounge and Accrington, retail, Stockbridge Suites over at Blackburn, you've got phone supplies at Blackburn, Europlus, all manufacturers, you've got your licensed premises over at Clitheroe, and medical supplies, any retail outlets. So just a sort of handful of sort of target clients there. If anybody has any contacts in any of them, just give us a shout on that one. That really just brings us.
Don't encourage him.
Who's going to top this next?
So basically, mate, that's only an insurance rate. It's very, 10 minutes isn't long enough really to go into depth about the insurance side of it. So if you want a one-to-one, please give us a bell, we'll sit down and I'll tell you a wee bit more and see what else I can do with Simon's photograph. I don't think we've got any time for any questions, Nick. Sort of a time on that.
Your 10 minutes is up, but we've got time if anyone wants to.
No questions? Great, brilliant. The power of one-to-ones. Don't ask me questions.
I would
Give us a
like
ring
to
for
say
that.
it's worth using a broker towards someone on the internet, because there's this thing on an insurance policy for security, non-disclosure of fact.
Yes.
Remember that one, because that means one of my clients had a fire, £1 million claim, non-disclosure of fact, machines run overnight. The internet people didn't do that. They didn't get paid out. It's now in the hands of barristers. 17 people lost their jobs. Use a broker, they are smarter.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Absolutely excellent. And as if the Golden Gob wasn't enough, Simon's 60 seconds are obviously so memorable, he's made it onto every slide of somebody else's 10-minute presentation.